Hello guys, my name is JC and I'm here with 559 Mobile Detailing.
What's going on, guys? Demo here with Demos Auto Detailing.
Hey guys, it's JJ with JJSR Detailing.
So today we have 3 full-time detailers here. We want to talk about our bad experiences with our customers that we had.
So we're gonna start off with disaster detail, one of those, those bad customer services that we had to deal with one time. We did a brown Tahoe, it was the brown interior, we did a full shampoo, and this car was like stained, had like some red stains probably from juice or whatnot. We went ahead and did a walk around with the client. We let them know that these stains weren't gonna lift. That color dyed the fabric, it was way too deep. The car hasn't received a detail in over 10 years. They were fine with it. They knew, they were like, this car wasn't gonna be nowhere near perfection. They just wanted to feel in a clean car. You know what, we did what we had to do. We stayed there, I think it was like a 4-hour detail, just interior. At the end, still came out and they started pointing out, the red spills, and right away I was like, hey, when we got here, that was the first thing I told you. I always like telling my customers, this is what we're gonna do, this is what's gonna remove. We're gonna, it's gonna get better. We're here to improve, sometimes we can remove. It was just one of those, it was just one of those details that, you try helping somebody out, you even, we gave them a good price, so now, we stick really firm to our prices. None of that, I'll bring you more customers later. Yeah, we stick pretty firm to our prices now, and that was just one of our bad details that we had to deal with.
All right guys, the next person we have up is Demos from Demos Auto Detailing. He's gonna let us know about how he specializes on maintenance on motorcycles.
A lot of my maintenance customers are motorcycle customers, and they're fairly easy for me. I've been doing them for quite some time now. My maintenance is only about typically no more than 30 minutes.
On a bike?
On a bike.
Okay, no matter what kind of bike it is, no matter if it's a street bike or
about 30
a Harley,
minutes.
anything like that? Okay.
So 30 minutes from start to finish. If it's a smaller bike, it'd probably take me about maybe 20, 25 minutes. But you're talking about your big baggers, it's about 30 minutes right there for just my maintenance. And those are all garage kept bikes.
Yeah, so I see you, bro, all the time working on bikes.
Yeah.
Do you like working strictly on bikes? I know you work on vehicles too, but do you like working on bikes? Maybe that's why, or what kind of catches your focus on working with bikes? Because I see you getting active with bikes all the time, bro. Like,
I've been in
you specialize on motorcycles. Up to this time.
Been working with dealerships here in the Valley that are all motorcycle related.
Yeah.
So a lot of my customers came from the dealerships.
Oh yeah.
And everybody that has a motorcycle obviously probably has a vehicle or two. So it's just hand in hand with that. Been doing them for probably 10 years or so.
How do you promote the maintenance on a motorcycle, bro?
How do I promote it? I just tell
do they have to get a certain service for you to do it? Like, do they gotta get a polished ceramic coat, or can you just add any bike onto your maintenance?
I typically try to sell them on a coating, only because it's having a motorcycle is a luxury compared to having a car.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that you want to keep looking its best. Typically, to go out and do a maintenance, I usually have to either polish it or coat it, but for the most part, people want just your quick wash and wax, which is fairly good too. And some of the sealants that I carry, they're realistically a good 6 months of protection, depending on how often they're riding it.
Depending the conditions that they keep the bike, either inside, outside.
Yeah, most of the customers they're pretty good. They're all garage kept. So
well, definitely. I mean, you don't want to leave a bike outside, especially in the summer heat right here.
Especially right now, summer's coming, everybody's out. So you'll see a lot more bikes.
For the maintenance, bro, do you use different chemicals that you use on, for a car? Or do you use the same kind of chemicals that you use for a car on a motorcycle?
For the most part, it's all the same as the vehicles. The only thing different is a wheel cleaner, because you do have different finishes on the wheels compared to a car. Most of the cars are all cleared. And then on most of the bikes now, they're all just like raw magnesium wheels. So it's just, mainly a light degreaser and a lot of scrubbing.
That's all it takes, right?
That's all it takes.
What's the difference between a motorcycle client and a vehicle client? Is there a difference?
Oh, yeah. So a motorcycle client, especially the old timers, they're a lot more picky. I've had one customer, brand new bike, get delivered to his house. Went to go wash it, and first thing he did was roll out a little mat, lay on the bottom of it to see if there was any oil at the bottom of it.
After you cleaned it?
Yeah. So I told him, like, dude, you have 20 miles on this thing. There shouldn't be any oil at the bottom, but you know, you have to make sure. Some clients are just mainly picky about the wheels, you know, especially the front wheel. They have, you know, some kind of V-Cloud wheel with the big spokes or something, and they always want that to look its best. Other than that, not too much of them.
Yeah. Have you ever had a client, bro, ask you, like a maintenance client or one of your clients ask you, hey, can you use this chemicals instead of the chemicals you have, or
yeah,
is that something that's never been a factor?
I've had a couple customers reach out to me after I've coated their bikes, asking me, can I use this? You know, AutoZone carries this, or Walmart carries this, or I've seen this on Amazon.
Like for them to maintain
their bikes, you know. And for the most part, I tell them, stay away from the AutoZone stuff and the Walmart stuff. I said, if you're gonna get something, spend the money. I mean, it's a couple bucks more, but the outcome and the longevity is where it's at.
Do you offer a kit for someone that's interested on doing it themselves after they do a coating, or is that something maybe you just refer to a company and they go pick it up?
I thought about putting together a kit with some sample packs, but that's only after I get done ceramic coating it. Yep. Other than that, you know, just kind of tell them, if you are interested, this is where you can purchase them. But I've thought about carrying little kits so they can try out on them for themselves.
Because you do get those clients, bro, that, you know, they get a coating and they want to keep maintaining it themselves. A lot of people do a good job, but sometimes they also could mess up their coating. They could clog it, they could do a lot of different things that could mess up the coating or how it's reacting to
I have had one customer, I ceramic coated his truck, gave him the whole breakdown of it, and then the following week he went and washed it himself and then called me and be like, dude, I have all water spots on my right side, like what the hell is going on? I thought you coated this, like. But I just told the customer, like, you know, when I was out there doing it, I have DI water. You know, it doesn't matter the heat. Like, they're not gonna get etched. Like,
there's not gonna be no water spots.
Yeah, I said I don't know how you did it, but I could only assume you used the water straight out the faucet, and probably did it in direct sunlight. I said, but I'll go out there and I'll take care of it for you. You know, since it's only a week old.
No, it's only right. I mean,
yeah. So and then after I cleaned it up, he kind of seen it and he's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what did you use? And kind of just gave him the breakdown, like, you know, just.
I think a lot of people, they don't take into like consideration that after you do a coating, it comes with maintaining the coating. They think maybe you could just get this coating, it's gonna be good up to 7 years, and that's how they think, and that's not how it works, bro. That's what I'm saying.
So, especially right now with everything on social media, I mean, your neighbor's probably selling some fucking magic ceramic coating that they believe in. And you know, the person that you did the coating for is probably gonna go buy that and try to do it themselves and just realize like, hey, this shit's not working like they said. What are you using? You know, but maintenance is key, especially on the coating.
Maintenance is key. So make sure if you guys are thinking about investing into a ceramic coating, make sure you get familiar with what kind of maintenance you gotta do to it after, because you do gotta maintain it for the coating to last and work how it's supposed to. All right, guys, so that's our advice on maintenance clients. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and how you take care of your clients. And also, please go give these guys a follow and a like. They will explain to you where you can reach them at and how you could get in contact with them.
Again, on Instagram, demos_detailing. You can reach me there.
And I'm JJ with JJSR Detailing. You guys can find me on Instagram at JJSRLTX, Facebook at JJSR Detailing, or www.jjsrdetailing.com, or at 559-515-0252.
All right, guys, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and please follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys on the next one.